Hey everybody, my name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. I wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of The Morning Show. I'm the creator, the producer, and the host of the show. We want you to check out our website. It's themorningshowwithnatalie.com. You can go to that website. You can see all about our sponsors, all about the show. You can even listen to live episodes while they're going on right there from the website. Another way to listen to the show live is go to Live 365. You can download that app and just search for The Morning Show. It's right there. Super easy. We want you to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel if you will. That way you can keep up with what's going on the morning show. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. My name is Natalie Duncan-Emmons. You are listening to The Morning Show, and I'm just a tad bit giddy this morning because we have a very special guest with us, and I'm super excited about it. It's none other than the winner of The Voice, the 18th season, back in 2020. It's our special guest, Mr. Todd Tighlman. Are you there, Todd?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning.
Good morning. Look, we're excited about this. This is Todd Tighlman. You won The Voice.
I'm excited to be here. Shoot, y'all are cooler than I am. So.
Oh, goodness. Well, I can see right now how humble you are because I've never met you. But this is our first experience together. We've never met before. Yeah. And that's kind of insane, Todd, because when all this happened on The Voice, and it was such a huge deal, and after that next day, I mean, once it aired that night, your first episode, the next day, everything around here became Todd Tighlman. Everything was Team Todd everywhere you look. I'm right here in Lake, which is not far from Meridian.
Oh, and I know Lake well.
Isn't that something? And Meridian is not far. And then all of a sudden, this man is on The Voice, and he is the center of all this attention. And we find this incredible talent, and our mouth is just on the floor. And everybody's like, well, you know, he's from right over here at Meridian. And I thought, how's this possible that I'm at Lake and this guy is just 30 minutes down the road, but we have never met each other? Isn't that crazy that we can be that close?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's wild. It's weird. Just some little something. Well, I say little. I guess The Voice is not a little thing, but you know, something like The Voice. It just all of a sudden you meet so many people that it's almost like you've been right next door and you just never knew them. I think that's one of the best parts of it.
It's amazing, and it makes you stop and wonder who else is nearby, and you don't even know it. You know, who are people going to become? And we don't know it. We don't know it.
I know people personally who are more talented than I am, and no one knows of them. So hopefully one day something will happen for them too.
Well, you just never know. You never know what God's timing is or what his plan is. But let's talk about Todd. Look, I'm sure you've told the story 1,000 times, but you hadn't told it on The Morning Show. We want to hear it straight from you. I want to know what it felt like when you stood out there on that stage and you sang that song and those chairs started turning around. I just want to know what it was like, Todd.
Oh man, it really was really surreal. To be on the show at all was surreal for me because even when I first auditioned, I didn't expect, and when I say first audition, I mean, your blind audition is not your first audition at all. It's just the first one on TV, you know? And so even when I first auditioned, I've said this a million times. I don't mean this in like a pitiful, feel sorry for Todd kind of way. But I just really didn't expect that it was going to be anything. I kind of thought that they would just tell me no and send me home. And so when I was on the stage, it's weird because backstage I literally was nervous to the point that it felt debilitating, and that's the truth. And then when I got on stage, I was still nervous, but really I don't know if it was the Holy Spirit or if it was just like, you're here now, you can't change it. I was less nervous. I was still nervous, but less. And then when the chair started turning, it's literally like, then it's so funny because I was going to do a specific, walk a certain way on the stage and do this, come to the front, do this. But when the chair started turning, that all went out the window.
The heck with that.
It was so, I don't know, it was just so exciting.
Oh, I can't imagine. I can't. Well, I'll be honest with you. I had never really followed The Voice. I had seen a couple of episodes, but I just wasn't a follower of the show. But every episode that I've ever seen was to watch Todd Tighlman and to cheer you on because that was just such a huge deal. I want to say this, Todd.
and I hope that I can keep my emotions under control when I say this, but I've been kind of dwelling on
Sure.
this, getting ready to talk to you, and kind of thinking about this whole story, and it's become very personal to me in this way. And when I listen to your story, it's this great success story. It's winning. It's the excitement. It's all of that. But there's a different aspect to this that really jumps out at me, and I'm going to share that with you. And then I'm going to be quiet and let
Okay.
you talk some more. But when I
Sure.
look at this, not only do I put myself in your shoes of what it would have felt like to stand on that stage and feel the success of the chairs turning and the audience cheering and all of the response. But I go back a little bit further, and I put myself in your shoes before you ever stepped out on the stage.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know what was going to happen at that point. You didn't know if
No.
one chair was going to turn.
No.
There had to have been a great fear and uncertainty,
Yeah.
and even Todd, a risk. You took a great risk to ever step foot on the stage. And I'm a singer. I've been a performer all my life. And Todd, I'm not sure that I could have ever stepped out there. The fear of the rejection, you don't know this side, you want it all, but you didn't know if you would win anything. You didn't even know if they would accept you or like you.
Right.
And I look at this story and I go, just walk through the door that God opens. When you don't know what's on the other side of the door, you don't know if they're going to accept you. You don't know if you're going to win or if you're going to fail. Just walk out on the stage.
Right.
Walk through the door. And what respect I have for you, because I can't imagine the feeling. And you mentioned you were scared. I can't imagine the fear that was there. But you did what God called you to do. I believe he sent you. I don't think you would have ever went had God not said, go right here and sing on this stage. And you followed him. You did what he said do. And I thank you for that, Todd, because you had an audience of the world. And you've represented all of us.
That.
And you've done an outstanding job, my friend.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a weird representative, but
you've done a great job. Yeah, I've watched you out there. I've watched. You've done an outstanding job. I think I interrupted you, Todd. Talk to us.
You good? Well, I was just gonna say, even now, it's odd because now because of the voice, my life has become, even though before it was to a certain degree, we have some stories and things, but my life has literally become this perpetual leaning into whatever God has, because I don't know, I'm working on a project right now that literally there are labels who are saying, we love the music, we just don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, it's just this literally leaning into whatever God has. And so I do what I did on The Voice. I still do now, but on The Voice, my wife will tell you, man, I would talk to her and I would be, I really would be just in full on panic mode because of what you're saying. What if they kick me off? What if I go out there and embarrass myself and no chairs turn, or, my wife and me would always say this to me, and I would kind of repeat it back to her. And then in my prayer time, I would always remind myself of the Psalm that said, Todd, this is all, whatever this is, it's already written. Yeah. It's already written, And so all you can do is sort of move into it and sort of lean into whatever it is. And if this is a no, then whatever God has is more really better for you, but it's certainly more accurate for your life, And so that's the best I knew to do with it. It scared me to death, the whole thing, from beginning to end. It scared me to death.
I can't imagine, and I couldn't have walked in those shoes. So my hat's off to you. I have great respect for you, Todd.
Well, thank you.
And we haven't even said anything about the singing. I've just been talking about, I guess, your guts and your motivation and having the will to do, to follow the Lord. But look, you are truly, you don't need me to tell you you're an incredible singer. You had 4 judges on The Voice that told you that. They're way above me, but I sure do love to hear you sing, Todd Tighlman.
Well, thank you. I'm hoping y'all get to hear a lot more of me singing. I'm working really, really hard, writing and recording and trying to get some new things out there. I'm working really hard on some really, it's gospel music, but it's kind of different. And so I'm looking forward to getting it out to the world.
Well,
Really,
here's
really
good
looking forward to
news.
it.
Here's good news for you. We like different on the morning show.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
And we introduce new people on the show. See, the morning show is brand new. This is week 15 for us. So all of this is
Oh,
new.
cool.
And every week we try to introduce somebody new. And so we're introducing Todd Tighlman to the morning show, and we plan on him being a permanent part of the lineup and just part of the morning show family. Because we love
great.
your music and we're going to be playing it. And look, we love edgy. We're predominantly Southern gospel. That's who we are. That's what our roots are. But there's
mine too.
but there's more out, there's a whole world out there, and we like to throw in some different things. People like that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In the music business, if I could sort of set myself aside for a second, because when I say stuff like this, it does seem a little self-serving, and I guess it could be, but I really am not talking about myself. Let me just say that. But what you do learn in the music business is everybody wants different until you're different, and then they're like, you're not like what we do. So.
That is exactly right. You're exactly right. Look, my first radio job, I got fired after 4 weeks. They came to me because they thought I would bring in some different ideas, and then when I brought those different ideas, they said, that's different, you're fired.
We don't do it like that.
That's okay. Life goes on, and we go different places, but you're exactly right. Everybody's going to do something different until different happens, and then it's scary.
Right, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
But that's okay. We can do what we want to do in the morning show, and we're going to do some different things. And so, look, let's play one of your songs. Does it matter to you what we play? Don't you have a brand new one called "Worth It All"? I've heard that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. "Worth It All." "Worth It All" is actually Rita Springer wrote "Worth It All" years ago and sang it, and it just has been meaningful to me for, man, at least 15 years, maybe more. And so when I had the opportunity, and I've had a lot of my friends who operate in like the worship kind of circles ask me how that worked out. And the real truth is I just emailed, man. I sent an email to the website and I said, this is who I am. I love the song. Would love it if Rita would cut it with me. And she said, yes,
That's incredible.
So I love it. Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's play it right here on the morning show. This is a great song. You're going to love it. It's our new friend, Todd Tighlman, "Worth It All."
I don't understand your ways. Oh, but I will give you my song. I'll give you all of my praise. You hold on to all my pain, and with it you are pulling me closer, pulling me into your ways. Now around every corner and up every mountain, I'm not looking for crowds or the water from fountains. I'm desperate and seeking and frantic, believing that the sight of your face is all that I'm needing. I will say to you that it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I believe this. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all.
I don't understand your ways. Oh Lord, I will give you my song, and I will give you all of my praise.
gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. I know it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. Around every corner of every mountain. I am not looking for crowns or the water from fountains. I'm desperate and seeking, frantic believing. The sight of your face is all that I'm needing. You are all that I'm needing, yeah. And I will say, you're gonna be worth it. You're gonna be worth it. You're gonna be worth it all. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it all. It's gonna be worth it all. Every single thing.
There's that song, Worth It All, by our special guest this morning, Todd Tighlman. Todd, I want to thank you so much for taking so much time. You have made our Wednesday morning special. Just thank you for being a part of the morning show. We are true fans of Todd Tighlman.
Well, I really appreciate you inviting me. Thanks so much.
It's been a lot of fun. And look, I'm going to meet you. Well, the Lord willing, we've got tickets. Friday night, there's a big event happening in Covington, Georgia, at Central Church in Covington.
Yeah.
It's going to be you and Jeff and Sherry Easter and Southbound and Reggie Spires. That's going to be a big night. And
Yeah.
my son Tate and I, we have tickets. Now that's a good little drive. That's about a 5.5 hour drive for us, but we're going to
Yeah.
try to make that drive. And we've
Yeah.
got our tickets, and Lord willing, we're going to be over there Friday night. So we'll get to meet you. Can't wait to meet you
Awesome.
and hear you in person.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you for being on the show, Todd.
Thank you.
We're going to end out. This one is another one of Todd's songs that I love. Hey, Todd, you didn't write this, did you? Slow down.
No, I didn't, but it's it means a lot to me.
It's a great song. It's a great song.
It
Can we
is.
end with that one this morning? Is that
Yes,
okay with
ma'am.
you?
Please do.
All right. We're ending out this special segment with Slow Down by Todd Tighlman. Thanks, Todd. You got a friend on the morning show.
Thank you.
I couldn't wait for graduation. It seemed like forever away. I couldn't wait to leave home and be on my own. Daddy said, son, you'll miss this one day. He said, slow down, just take your time, live it right now. In the blink of an eye, you'll be right here, wishing you could go back to these years. So lean more on the brake and less on the gas. These days won't come back around. Slow down. I can see it more clearly these days. Now I got a boy of my own. From training wheels and happy meals to driving cars and breaking hearts. Man, where'd the time go? Would you slow down? Just take your time, live it right now. In the blink of an eye, you'll be right here, wishing you could go back to these years. Hey, so lean more on the brake and less on the gas. These days won't I learned that time don't ease up. Standing in a hospital room, wishing I could go back to hearing you laugh, saying, son, don't wish it too soon. Dad, I wish I would've listened to you. Daddy, slow down, just take your time, live it right now. Don't close your eyes, I'll be right here, wishing we could go back to those years. So lean more on the brake and less on the gas. This day won't come back around. Slow